Hey friends, I was looking through the Epstein emails more and I found something really disturbing that I decided to go ahead and just make a video on real quick and put out there because if there's any other explanation for this that anyone knows of, I would love to know. Let me show y'all what I found. Okay, Ann Rodriguez was one of Epstein's assistants, like employees that scheduled things and cleaners and stuff like that, helped run his houses and life. And she sent him this email. It says, "Hey, boss man, I found five these schools: Lakeland, Florida, schoolforgirls.org; North Carolina, wolfcreekacademy.org; Orlando, Florida, providencepass.com; Missouri, wingsoffaithacademy.com; San Diego, California, sunsetbayacademy.com. Anna." Jeffrey replies, "Check them out with comments, etc. Lakeland, Orlando, Missouri first." Anne says, "Will do. Travel dates August 19th through 23rd, August 23rd through 3 to 4 days unconfirmed." Anne. So I looked these places up, friends. These are all Christian boarding schools for troubled teen girls. And I've only looked at two of them so far, and they have horrific reputations. Sound like the place that Paris Hilton was sent to or Bad Baby, but worse. They seem to have a religious component to them. And I think it's recently changed. So I need to look for it. But at the time, Missouri didn't used to require these places to be licensed in any way. So some of them, such as Wings of Faith Academy, were ran by people who had got shut down in other states for abuse and or neglect, and they moved and set up shop in Missouri. The Wings of Faith Academy was shut down in 2022 or 2023, and it has an absolutely terrible reputation online. And it looks like they might have been some sort of quasi Pentecostal, made the girls all wear long skirts and things. One of the punishments I read one of the girls talk about was restricting bathroom privileges until a few of the girls actually had accidents and peed on themselves because they weren't allowed to go. They wouldn't allow anyone to go to the bathroom by themselves. They actually had to have someone go with them, like an employee. They had to go in groups together, have a viewer, not like watch them actually pee, but like outside the stall. Yeah, a lot of weird things. And I've been checking into the others too. There are accusations of abuse on the North Carolina one that I've found. I assume it's going to be all of them, probably. But what the hell was he doing? Who did he send? Did he send Anne? Did Anne herself go? Because they're not talking about anyone else. And I mean, with it being Epstein and we know what he did, it seems like the obvious conclusion is that they were recruiting for desperate young girls who were already separated from their families and in rural areas. This Missouri place is in Stockton, Missouri, where the North Carolina one was. Just a minute, y'all. Okay, the Wolf Creek Academy place looks to be very similar. Says Wolf Creek Academy, nestled in the serene mountains of western North Carolina, is a faith-based therapeutic boarding school dedicated to transforming the lives of adolescents aged 13 to 17. And the kids are on horses. Looks like it's kind of in a rural area out in the mountains or something. Madison County in the Appalachians. I assume that's in the Appalachians. Yeah, there's a bunch of posts about them on Reddit, and they are not good. Posts from survivors. And that one is still open. It says it's in Mars Hill, North Carolina. Why does that sound familiar? So maybe it's not as rural, but still. Let me check the others. Okay, Orlando, Florida. That one's not rural, but let's check it out. Providence Pass in Orlando, Florida. As you can see, the address is Orlando, but it says it's in Celebration, Florida. All of these have horses. So they're all places with land, enough land to be rural enough to have space for them to ride, which in the context of Epstein looking them up is concerning because what was the criteria Anne was looking for that she picked out these five? You know, Providence Pass is one of America's finest therapeutic residential programs working with young women ages 13 to 17 located near Walt Disney World. Now, being in Florida, it doesn't look like maybe this one is quite as religious because whenever we looked at the photos, it doesn't appear the girls are in long skirts. So that's an improvement. The next one, San Diego, California, Sunset Bay Academy. See what that one looks like. I didn't immediately have accusations of abuse come up for the Providence Pass one, but like I said, I've only just begun looking through deeply the Missouri one and a little bit of the North Carolina one. So, yeah. Oh, wow. So I Googled, let me show y'all. I'm not sure that I have correct results yet here, friends, because I Googled Sunset Bay Academy, San Diego, California, but I'm getting Sunset Bay Academy boarding school in Tijuana, Mexico. This website is not theirs. It's a website called Best Therapeutic Boarding Schools. Sunset Bay Academy located in Baja, California. That is the website that's in the email. Sunset Bay Academy is a Christian based residential boarding school and therapeutic program for teens facing emotional, behavioral, academic challenges. Okay, located in Baja, California, minutes from San Diego. Campus offers a peaceful, structured setting, serves boys and girls between the ages of 12 and 17. Well, once again, I don't see accusations of abuse right away. Oh, look, SBA survivor here, Sunset Bay Academy. Never mind. So they're all Christian based. They're all that age range, 12 to 17 or 18, or 12 to 17, because I guess when they turn 18, they age out. So, like, right up to their 18th birthday. Here they are. What is Zion Educational Systems? Tips for parents of troubled teens from Sunset Bay Academy? Oh, never mind. Website suspicious. Sunset Bay Academy and the Better Business. They are not accredited. Let me see if I can find pictures of it. Okay, there's Sunset Bay, Sunset Bay. That's Monterey Bay. Not all of these that came up are Sunset Bay. Hang on. Interesting that there doesn't seem to be any like candid pictures. Sunset Bay Academy. It's like they're doing a prayer out there or something. Like girls are allowed to wear pants at least. Only 2 out of the 3 schools or 5 schools look that way. So, yeah, what exactly were the criteria she was looking for when she found these 5s? He says, check them out with comments, etc. And then he says, Lakeland, Orlando, Missouri, first. Did she see that they were all Christian with troubled teens? I wonder what that indicated to them because Epstein was Jewish. And we've seen Epstein and his friends use slurs that refer to people who are not Jewish, to, Christians and other things in other emails. So that's why it's interesting to me that these are all Christian. They're all Christian, all for teens. Only 1 or 2 of them allow boys. Do we think it's what we're thinking, friends? I've also been trying, since these emails are August 7th, 2018, all of them, I've also been trying to look for news articles from 2018-19 and see if any girls, like ran away or whatever from any of these particular boarding schools. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short here, friends. It just really bothered me whenever I saw this. I mean, the whole thing is disturbing. Obviously, it's Epstein files, but just seeing these very, very rural Christian schools for troubled girls, mostly teenage girls, being sought out and apparently visited by someone on Epstein's orders just gave me a deeper creepy feeling. And I wonder if it was Anne herself who went, Ann Rodriguez. If anyone's listening who was at any of those schools, 2018 or 19, let me know if you remember hearing of or seeing anyone's strange visit and what they were doing. Any talk of an island or, New York, going to New York, anything like that. I'm very curious. Well, I'm definitely going to talk more about this. There's a lot I'm researching and trying to find out. But like I said, I just wanted to show this here real fast. And we definitely need a palate cleanser. Oh, so I'm going to show you the cats. Like I've said before, the cats are always catting. But I hope everyone is having a good day, friends. And let me know what y'all think in the comments if you think that, that's what's happening here.